Are you wondering how to get clients as a fashion illustrator, surface pattern designer, and or fashion designer or creative of any kind? Stay tuned because here I'm going to show you how to get your first clients and how to get your work in front of the right people. Hello and welcome back to Fashion Step by Step. This is a question I got from Angel for one of my sections here in the channel and on my blog, which I call Ask Karen. So Angel is an inspiring surface pattern designer and she's wondering how to get her first clients and how to get her work in front of the right people. She has tons of patterns and now she's wondering, how do I get clients? How do I get work? How do I get paid? So today, that's the question I'm answering in this video. Let's get started. Okay, first than anything, this is such a wonderful question and it's something we creatives at the beginning are wondering all freaking time, right? And it is wonderful that Angel already has tons of patterns to show to future or potential clients. So if you are in the same situation as Angel, if you have tons of illustrations or designs or photographs or whatever to show to potential clients, then you have to start separating all those works and determine which pieces are the best, the most beautiful, the most enticing, and those pieces that you feel the most proud and happiest about. So those pieces are going to be part of your portfolio. Whether you want to create it as a digital portfolio or as a physical portfolio, you have to make sure that all the pieces of artwork, designs, or whatever that you pick for your portfolio are the best of your work. Okay, so then you can showcase your work in your website. You can create a portfolio on your website. It can be as simple as this kind of website that I'm showing. This is my own portfolio at karennavila.com, and you don't need to be too crazy about your first portfolio as long as you are showcasing your work. You can also create a couple of mock-ups to showcase your surface pattern designs if you have, or for example, if you have fashion illustrations and you want to make them part of any given product, you can create mock-ups for them and add them to your portfolio. You can also showcase your work in websites like Dribbble or Behance or even in social media, but every time you are sharing your links to a potential client, you need to make sure that you're giving the link to your own website because it makes you look a lot more professional and serious about your work than just giving your Instagram handle, okay? The next step is to create a huge list of all the potential brands, clients, persons that you would like to work with. This is a list of big and small brands, it doesn't matter, as long as your work fits to their style, their aesthetics, and their target market. Right, now it's time to put yourself on research mode and find out how these brands work with surface pattern designers like Angel, or fashion illustrators or fashion designers or whatever kind of creative that you are. You have to figure out how they work with this kind of creatives, if they work with full-time persons, if they work with freelancers, if they collaborate with freelancers, or yeah, how they work with the kind of creative that you are. And then you have to figure out how you can contact them. Most of the times there's an email or a cell phone or a phone on the websites of these brands, but it is your job to search for them. And now there's something to notice, and it is that small brands, sometimes not. Um, Small brands prefer to have a kind of previous relationship with the people they're working with. So if you're targeting small brands or small business owners to work with, it is desirable that you start connecting with them and creating a relationship with them before pitching your work or before pitching your services, okay? And now it's time to contact each one of those persons, each one of those brands, and yes! Yes, it's time to contact them, it's time to email them, to give them a call. Of course, you have to be courageous, but this is what it has to be done. If you want your work to be in front of the right persons, in front of the right people, you have to be courageous, take a breath, and expose that breath out and do it, okay? I usually start saying how much I love the brand and a few reasons why I love the brand. Then I let them know pretty quickly who I am and what I do and how I can help them. And then I got a couple of links to my website and to my portfolio, of course, and sometimes to my Instagram. And here, depending on the brand or the person, sometimes they say it on their website, sometimes you just have to go with your guide. You can add a couple of images of your work or a PDF with pieces of your work or even of your portfolio. Some persons don't like this. Some persons love it and they don't like to click through links. With this, you can follow the guidelines if they have any in their website, or just go with your guides and expect for the best. Finally, I finish my email letting them know that they can ask me any questions, and I thank them for their time. I know this is the scariest and most terrifying steps of all, but I found this has been the most effective for me, especially at the beginning, to find new clients, to get new work, and of course to get my artwork in front of the right people. Yeah, it's quite scary, but there's nothing to worry about. Even if you hear a no, or even if you don't hear from the people, there's nothing to worry about. That's quite normal. Most persons don't have time to email back to everyone who have reached them. So don't worry if you hear no. Don't worry if you don't hear about them. Most people are busy, like I mentioned. Some people might be interested in working with you. You might be a good fit for the brand, but this might not be that time of the year where they're planning. Oh my God! Oh, where they're where they're where they're planning their collections or their products. So don't worry. And some people might even be saving your details for that time, for when that comes, for when that time's come. Oh my God, for when that comes. Oh, I can even speak today. Um, and some people can keep your details and your links and your email for a future when that time comes, when they need your services. So keep on going, keep doing your work, trust your work, and keep showing up. So it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're an artist, designer, or creative, and you're looking for getting clients for your business, then give these tips a try and let me know in the comments how it goes. And also, if you have any other ways we can use to bring in clients for our businesses. See you in the next video. Bye! And before you go, I want to invite you to my brand new community. It is for all of you fashion artists and creatives, fashion illustrators, fashion designers, and surface pattern designers who are eager and craving to create from the heart. I made it all for you. If you want to grow your skills, discover your authentic style, and build a thriving business. Of course, all from the heart. See you there. Bye.